Afternoon, everyone. I would like to start my mastery assignment that has been assigned to me to do. So, in order for me to start, I would like to be mentioning the list of the things I want to speak on. That is, this has to do with the prioritization and productivity. It is quite understandable that so many tasks are calling for one's attention. So it now depends on somebody to know on which one is important, which one is important, which one is urgent in order for me to work towards. Like breaking them down for me to understand the ones that would come for my attention, the ones that really needs for me to work on it that has a deadline or time frame for it. Then secondly, managing up. This has to do with managing up with tasks. That is for you to identify the ones that are important, like break it down for you to know the ones that are important, then before you start managing up with steps on how to do them. Then thirdly is active listening in communication. Active listening in communication, this has to do with this has to do with when you are in a conversation, probably with your colleague or with your boss, trying to converse on a particular issue and or trying to look for a solution towards something, and while talking while having the conversation, in the process, you should be able to listen to whatever that person is saying and trying to confirm after when that person is done talking, then try to understand, capture everything, like mention whatever it is that has been said again, just to confirm if truly you have been able to capture the whole of the information as you guys converse. Then, fourthly, is empathy and emotional intelligence. Empathy and emotional intelligence. This has to do with showing empathy, that is, having to understand person you are working with, that is your boss, not you trying to add too much problem to what is on ground. Like it, try to understand that there's a whole lot of pressure. That how do you want to come in? How do you want to come in through for this person? How are you trying to reduce the problem? How do you intend to come in? Not you adding to what the problem is. Then confidentiality and discretion. This has to do with people or between colleague, between boss and colleague, trying to handle information that are very, very confidential with your discretion. It's quite understandable that you might have gotten this information from somewhere. It doesn't mean that I should give you a full knowledge of what is going on, because I can't give you an information that has not been disseminated and you're expecting me to just give you the information just like that. No, it's not possible, it's not done. Why not wait for them to disseminate the information in an appropriate way while trying to confirm from me? Then fourthly, fifth one is empathetic and problem solving. Empathetic and problem solving, that is having to understand that there's a whole workload challenges. That is, how do you intend to come in? How do you intend to help us or assist us towards this? Um, Having to help provide a solution in order not to be choked with too much of task. Thank you.